All right, let's fucking do it. Let's actually get this shit going on. All right, so let me just move that microphone a little bit so it doesn't sound like I'm trying to speak to you from about a million fucking miles away. Still seems to be picking up quite quietly. Hello, hello. Okay, that'll do. What are we gonna do tonight? We're gonna do something a bit different tonight. You'll notice that we've got punctuating silence, no beating techno or anything, and that's because we're going to have a shot at trying something slightly different. Oh, it's really gross. I'm going to try... I mentioned this earlier on Twitter, but what I'm going to try and do this evening, and this might become a regular thing, is I'm going to try, in a reasonable space of time, see if I can commit an idea or two to a map that I'd like to make. And this is going to be quite freeform. It's hopefully maybe even a collaborative process at some point. But the general idea is I want to see if I can use 2-3 hours to lay down the solid foundations of a map idea. And I also want to try and demonstrate, because I know some people out there are curious about how do you make maps. I'm specifically talking about Doom, because that's the only thing I could see reasonably being done in the kind of time that we're talking about here. Anything else I think is way too complicated. It's not really the right game for it. And besides, I think mapping in Doom is so much fun. It's such a, like, compared to the amount of effort you have to contribute, you get a lot out of it because the concepts are quite simple, and I think it's just really good fun to do, and you can get a lot of fun stuff happening quite quickly. For fair warning though, this isn't going to be a tutorial. I'm mainly going to be powering through and trying to get stuff done, and I'll possibly comment on some of my thought processes and stuff, but otherwise it's just going to be me, doing the mapping. And yeah, hopefully it'll be of interest to some people. You don't need to look at that. That could go over there. Don't look over there. Right. Let's close this. This is me farting about. Right, so the tool of choice we're using here obviously is GZDoom Builder, which I've just updated. I don't know if there's anything new in it. We are going to add in some PWODs that we like, and then namely, what I was thinking is I'll use, is this the right folder? Yes it is. The modified version of, oh it's not a WOD, it's a PK, what am I doing? Project MSX that Billy sent over. And also, just to give everything a little bit of a visual touch up, we're going to use the high definition texture pack, which I'm assuming will work in the editor. I've never tried it. Okay, so here we are. Let's. So the idea that I'm going for, and it's fitting, I guess, because this is super spoopy Halloween, is we're going to try and make a survival level of some kind where you're stuck in a structure and you have to defend it from an onslaught of enemies. So, what would such a thing look like? Well, I'd love to make a fucking massive pumpkin, like a carved pumpkin, but I think that's probably going to be beyond what we can achieve here. But the first things first, and I will probably need to muck around with this a little bit. I want it to be outdoors. Now, you could do this in a couple of different ways in Doom, but the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to make a fucking massive ass room. That's not massive, that's quite tiny, isn't it? I'm going to make a massive ass room, and that will be our kind of domains. What's that? 512. Yeah, I'm sure that will be sufficiently big enough. One, two, excellent. Very good. So that's our sector. Now, if we just put a dude in here, yes, that is probably about the right size. So we could actually play this just now if we wanted to, but we're not gonna, because that would be fucking dumb. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make it very dark though, and we're gonna build up our little defensive point in the middle of the room. Or perhaps not in the middle, perhaps somewhere, yeah, somewhere around here maybe. And the idea behind this is that if I was using an outdoor area, with a skybox, I don't think you would achieve the sort of effect that I'm looking for here, which is going to be in the middle of somewhere really dark, lots of poor visibility, seemingly in the kind of the middle of a plane, to give you that sort of like isolated feeling. So what we can say, probably gonna make this quite big. Let's for the moment just say it's not actually that big, but it'll work. Alright, so how far is that? 416. Yeah, that's about right. First take doesn't make that one. 32. Okay, good. So, what I love about GZDoom Builder, well, I suppose ZDoom Builder mainly, is how you can do the sort of 3D previewing. Obviously, different people will have different preferred tools of the trade. I quite like this one. It's one of my favorites, that's for sure. I don't think it has loaded the high-res textures, because it certainly doesn't look very fucking high-res. Good. Good. Right. Now to do the same on the other sides. How far did I say that was? 416. 416. Just hope everyone's having a very spoopy Halloween. I'm having such a spoopy Halloween that I'm sitting inside making a Doom map. What did I say it was again? 416. Which is the epitome of spookiness. I don't think there's a spookier thing that you can do, other than perhaps, I don't know, having a maligned ghost have its way with you. I mean, that's probably quite spooky. So I want the player to start outside of this thing, which its looks at the moment are probably going to be temporary. I mean, it doesn't really look like anything. We're going to raise this just so that we got some idea of what this might look like. Yeah, probably bigger than that. And I have a few ideas for what I want to happen. So I want there to be monsters spawning around the player's little defensive point. Did I make that? I didn't think this. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Things like that are easily fixed at least. So what is that? 16, that's 32. Yeah, 32 is fine. No. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, so I want monsters to be attacking the player from a bunch of different directions, and for them to have different points that they can go to defend, and also to resupply. Although I want to have the player having loads of ammo and shit. I don't want them to be stuck running around with no bullets, because I mean that sucks. I never enjoy that when I'm playing maps. Not unless it's deliberately part of an element. If you just feel like, you know, you're being ground under the heel of the opposition, then that's gonna suck. Alright, so let's put some oops. Nope. There we go. Oh, I did it again, didn't I? God, fucking idiot. Here's a what's going on? There we go. That's what I was looking for. Being a bit thick. One thing that I've never really understood: modern Adobe products, right? Anyone who's artistically minded will know about this. Why is it that they've changed it so that, like, rather than using Control Z, Control Y, like most other pieces of software? I got mixed up here, didn't I? This is a really dumb way that I'm doing this. I probably could think of a much better way of doing this. Right. Let's maybe just take them one at a time instead. It's the same texture. Right. Ash wall. Gotta beat ash wall. You can't be an ash wall. Oh, balls. Fucking closed it like a plum. So there's some kids outside. They're doing the trick-or-treat bit. And I'm just sitting here like all bitter. Just eating the candy. Of course, if they came to my door saying like, I want candy, I'd probably, I don't know, call the police or something. Telling me, you kids get off of my property. Excellent. Right. Isn't that beautiful? This one's not done. Why did I not do that? Right. Okay. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Let's maybe put some floor on this. I'm hoping to make use of some GZDoom features, but again, the point of this is not to spend. If I can get it into a place where I can keep it going, that would be fantastic. Let's have a look at some rock plants. Something kind of yeah, alright, okay. So one of the other ideas I had was this was sort of having it look almost like a skull at the front here. We'll see how feasible that is in the fucking time frame. I'm not gonna focus too much on stuff like that right now. Okay. So now let's do that. Have that raised up a little bit. A little trim of some kind, perhaps. Maybe some lighting. That'd be a good one. Where's the? I just saw it. That one. And the idea is I'm gonna have a lift in the center, I think, and then a 3D floor on the top that the player can go and stand on as a sort of a vantage point. Now, obviously, monsters won't normally be able to get the player there, so what we'll need to do is have it's manky, I don't like that one. Some other way for monsters and stuff to get up there. Right, so let's not do that right now. Let's concentrate on how we want this to kind of look, because that's probably going to be an important part of the atmosphere. So I want this sector to be really fucking dark. Really dark. Maybe, let's see, 64. Yeah, that is quite dark. This we'll be able to fix. I will need to remind myself exactly how we do fix it, but we can fix that. We can fix that, indeed we can. So at the moment that's looking kind of mental. Let's just do that. This should be like a grassy floor texture, so let's have a look and see if we can find something that looks like that. That'll work. That'll work indeed. Right, now I don't expect that the player will be out in the sticks of here. I mean, you never know. Those wily players, you know what they're like. Don't want to deal with that just now. I'm trying to think of a way to minimize the amount of farting about I need to do later on, but I'm looking for a particular line definition here. You're going to see a lot of my thought process, i.e. eccentric, non-linear, probably extremely difficult to follow, if we're honest. What the fuck is it called again? So one of my favorite line or my favorite effects that you can get in GZDoom is this sort of infinite infinite panel where it just stretches the floor and ceiling off infinitely. But I keep forgetting what it's called. Also, I do like scrolling textures. We will have to use some of them. Undoubtedly, we will be getting that going on somewhere. I might need to look it up. Painting reflection, that's not that. Yeah, these are all kind of the standard ones. I don't think it's going to be that. Ceiling waggle. Is it line horizon? Let's try it. Oh, let's just have a look. In order for you guys to see what I'll be able to see, we might have to get imaginative. Although if I do that, actually that doesn't look too bad, does it? Let's have a look. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. We can do that. Oh, hang on. I have a few questions. Why did it start Doom? Oh, did I click on... I'm an idiot, aren't I? Beautiful, right. That's exactly the effect I was looking for. So you can see it just kind of stretches off into nothingness past that line. So you can essentially have this sort of the effect of a massive player space. So that's a bit strange. We'll fix that. So that's exactly the one I wanted. So that's good. So which line did I put it on again? Whose line is it anyway? 9. Okay. Line horizon. Excellent. Right. So that's all fine. Now, the ceiling is an interesting one. I think we might need to do something here to sort of fog. Fog might be a good way to achieve that effect. I think we need to do other stuff to make the fog work, though. I think. Spoopy. I've got spoopy.wad. Excellent. Doesn't look very foggy to me. Trying to think of a good way to deal with the ceiling looking the way it does. I might need to consider that a bit. Also, the whole thing, for some reason, where I've put it is not really what I had in mind either. But again, like a lot of things, we can sort that relatively easily. All we need to do is this. Let's just check. Player. Refacing player. It's facing in the right direction. Good, 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 good. Right, now. Let's cancel all of that. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Let's do that. That'll look nice. I better bring up the chat. Forgetting, although if people aren't interested in time-specific Halloween events in the world of tanks, then I mean, are people going to be interested in watching me play fucking a Doom mapping utility? Probably not. Probably not, but that's fine. That's fine. I don't get paid for this shit anyway. Right, so I think this should be some kind of stony thing. Possibly that, although it's got that kind of nasty green on it. Dude, that actually looks alright. I quite like that. I think that's fine. The real trick will be if I can remember how to make fucking 3D floors without anything else happening. That would be impressive. So impressive, in fact, I doubt it will happen. I have ideas for having like lighting effects and stuff on here, but I do not think we're going to do that just yet. So this sector brightness is set to 104. If we set that maybe to 128, that gives it that sort of effect. Excellent. Yeah, that'll work. Cool. Cool. What are these things? Oh, I'm in some strange mode, aren't I? Oh no, I guess I must have hit something by mistake. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I broke it. Ha. Oops. Hopefully I saved my work at a reasonable point. God, that didn't take long, did it? Christ. Okay, better close that down. Let's put that up. There we go. Nice. Oh. Something came up there. It's a prompt saying... Oh. Okay, it's gone. It's gone. It died. Let's do that up again. We didn't lose anything, I don't think. Luckily. Very fucking luckily. Right. Okay. So if I wanted to have a skull, just thinking about this, I'd probably put it on this wall. Thinking about this from a gameplay point of view, there's going to be these 4 different routes that the enemies can come from. But also, I think quite crucially, I want to have flying enemies that would harass the player from other directions. This light just looks a bit strange. Let's see if we can fix that. Hang on. 3672. Trying to just keep this consistent the whole way along. So that's what 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's just going to give the lighting a little bit more kind of plausibility. Hopefully. It look like it's actually kind of... Yeah, perfect. Almost looks like a little flame. What was it, 36? Yeah. Sense of deep concentration. Excellent. Also, I want to try and use some dynamic lighting to also possibly give this a bit of a Bit of flavour. Come on. What the feck is it? I thought it was. Ah, there we go. Oops. Doesn't seem quite right. Did I fuck up somewhere? I did fuck up, look. That should be going to there, shouldn't it? Oops. Get out of there. That's better. There we go. Fixed it. Beautiful. Right, now. Home sweet home. Sweet home Alabama. Now, I wonder what effect having the ceiling a lot higher would be. Let's just... can we get it to sort of just go straight into the map? I don't really want it to go to the splash screen every time. Maybe unavoidable. File. Yeah, what we got? Map? Map? Nope. It's apparently not a thing. Let's have a quick look at it anyway. See what it looks like. Yeah, it's looking okay. Possibly could do with being a bit darker, but I think that'll probably come out with that. I might flip that around. It is using the high definition textures actually, which is nice. Just looks a bit more blended, I think, on the non-high definition one. I think I'm probably going to make it darker out in there. I think it's still a little bit too bright. So if we just take all of our external sectors, which is just these four, and then great, let's see what that looks like. I think that's more what I'm thinking. We'll do something about that. Possibly we'll just make it like black. Is there just a good flat that we could use for that? At the moment, I'm not sure there is really. Well, it comes stock with Doom anyway. Blood on the ceiling. That might look quite cool. I don't know if we should do that, but it would probably look quite cool. So why not? Why not do it? I mean, wait a minute, where did we put it? Where did we put that? Oh, I'll put it on the floor. Doy. Idiot. Right, okay. That should look very strange indeed. Right, let's see if we can't get this 3D floor working. Now, 3D floors in Doom are an interesting old beast, and I'm half expecting that I'm not going to get this right first time. Although I think that in GZDoom Builder you can actually see if you done fucked up, because it will work in the editor, he says. Is that big enough? It probably is. So what we need to do is this little sector here. Well, there's a few things actually we need to do. We need to tag our sectors, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. So what's this? This is sector 5. Okay. Sector 5. Where the fuck is that little triangle? Oh shit, there it is. Now what we need to do, action. Sector set 3D4, sector tag is 5. Now, one of the things that's important for this though is we need to set the floor, the height and floor of this. So I can't remember how high the ceiling is now, but let's just say for example it's 1, 2, 8. And then if you hear me whacking my keyboard in frustration, it's because my fucking 8 button doesn't work right. Has that done anything notable? It doesn't look like it has. I might be making up that you can see the changes in the editor. I think you can. Certainly would be nice if you could. What types we've got? Solid, yes please. No. We don't need that. We don't need that. Where we're going, we don't need that. Oops. Don't need to do that. Edit sector. Oh, really? You didn't edit that, did you? Okay. I get the feeling there was more to it than that. That's about as much as I can remember. It has been a little while since I've farted around with them. Yeah, that looks like a fat load of dick to me. Is this because we didn't tag the sector explicitly? That might be a thing. I seem to remember that's the thing. You do have to tag it, don't you? Yes. New tag. Tag 1. That's right. I do remember that now. Tag 1, please. Give me 1. Yes. Give me a big ol' 1. Okay. Well, we can't see it in here. I'm going to just quickly check. What's that? 144. So that's what we need to use as the base for this. What? Oh, that won't help. Right. So curiosity, has anything miraculously appeared? Nah, man. Fuck 3D floors. Obviously, Doom, in case you wonder what the fuck I'm on about 3D floors, it's a GZDoom feature. Which apparently I am really struggling to fucking master. Really? Nothing? Yeah, so, because obviously Doom doesn't... Oh, wait a minute. That's right, isn't it? This seems right. We don't need tag 2. We only need tag 1. Right. Right. That seems better. That seems more like what I remember. Yep. Okay, fine. Where's our little thingamajigger? Oh yeah, that's why. Because you fucking idiot. You've tagged the thing. You've tagged the thing. How could you? There you go. I bet now it works. Yeah, look, there we go. 3D floor. Check that out. Doesn't that look quite badass actually with lava on it? I might leave it like that, you know. That looks quite cool. So yeah, if we look at that in the game now, it should look like this. It's got grass on the top. That blood looks feckin' gross. Although this idea is kind of evolving in my head all the time. I mean, maybe we could just have like blood just pouring off the side of this thing, and then would that work? Yeah, it wouldn't look that effective, I don't think, but okay. I'm forgetting that we've got a super jump in this. That almost makes me think we don't need to even do the other thing I was talking about, which was have a lift. I think perhaps we can just have some sort of defensive things up here. Maybe some walls or something that we can use to deflect incoming shots. I'm not even sure there's much more that I want to add to this, really. I mean, this to me is actually looking quite nice. Wham! Obviously the flats aren't quite correct, but that's fine. Now, if I remember correctly, a lot of this is to do with what about the ones that we've been using? You tit. Think about that. So that's the ceiling, which I think should be something kind of rocky. Perhaps one that we've used already. What do you think? Oh, get sore. Freaking sore neck. Ow. Pain. Yeah, alright. Can I just use the one that we just used? Yeah, there we go, that's what I want. Oh, I remember why that is. I remember why that is. Just out of interest, what's that? 80. Where's our wee thing? Oh, that's interesting. I thought that it would apply the lighting. Huh. Okay. Please change it to that. Beautiful. Yeah, that is what I wanted to happen. Yeah, okay, so the editor knows what I'm trying to do, but $80, yeah. So I think that's correct. So what's that? 192. 192. You can see that's also dimmed the roof in the correct manner, which is exactly what I want in my life. Let's get that changed to the blood. A blood. Excellent. Looks a bit crazy with the stuff going on. But what I believe we can do, so we don't have to go editing all that, the rest of these fucking sectors, we can tag all of these other ones that we want to have the appropriate ceiling using the same tag, and that will cause them to get the same thing. So, yes, he says optimistically. Yes, okay, excellent. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. And then we can just change that down to 80. Change that down to 80. Excellent. That's looking pretty good. Pretty good indeed. We could probably actually have the same thing jutting out there. That probably wouldn't look too stupid. Just for shits and giggles, let's just try that. Nah, mate. Nah, mate. Let's get rid of that. But what we'll probably need to do is have another 3D floor that deals with the ceiling, because obviously you can see the brightness of that is still got its funky brightness, whereas in reality we don't want that. Now I'm just going to quickly have a look at this, because sometimes things don't look quite the same when you actually look at them in the game. Nice little rhyme there. But it looks like it looks pretty spot on actually. Fucking way too bright in here. I gotta take that brightness right down. Actually looks kind of funny. What is that? What is that? That cannot stay like that. Oh well. Oh well. Right, so where was that? We should be able to see that in the fucking editor. Yeah, that. That should be blood, mate. Blood, 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 blood. I can't believe I was like saying such stupid shit about Space Funeral. I'm glad that somebody shut me down with my nonsense. I'm thinking some kind of battlements here might be quite nice, but on the other hand, I think that might make it kind of difficult for the monsters to figure out exactly how to, because Doom AI isn't very clever when it comes to dealing with players. That's better. Who are on 3D things, because they don't understand 3D, mate. They are of simple logic. All right. This whole thing is way too bright. Let's put that down to like that. Maybe what we'll have is a little bright strip running around with this stuff. In fact, I've just had an idea for what I want to have in the middle. I have a big cylinder with a spinning texture on it. Some kind of evil cylinder. An evil cylinder. Where's the cylinder? There's a cylinder tool, isn't there? Evil cylinder tool, that is. An evil cylinder. Can we have it in the right place first? Obviously tools like this are fucking godsend to mappers. I have to fart around with these things by themselves. So now what we should be able to do. No, that wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to raise it up. In fact, no, that's the wrong way to do that. Let's just make it oh shit, what am I doing? I've fucking maximized the thing. I'm getting carried away, I'm forgetting I'm supposed to be streaming it. Whoops. Why did that happen? Ah, I put it like that. Nah, actually, let's just do that. So how high is that? 448. So we'll just make it. This is probably the easier thing to do at this point, because I'm just thinking. How do you even get Doom working on a computer? Well, use a source port is generally the way to do that these days. GZDoom is the Doom of Kings, of course. Now, what is a nice sort of hellish thing that we can put on this? Oh, I thought you meant do I use Z? No, I guess I do use ZDoom, but yeah. So use a source port of some kind. That'll sort you out. That'll get you right. These little things might look quite nice. I'm not too fussed about the aesthetics of it at this point. I just want it to be kind of functional. Yeah, that'll look wicked. Hello there, Koi. If you're well. We want to use scroll texture up. Yeah. And then change this, maybe to something else. I think it's going to look quite right with that tech basic look on it. Something with some stones, maybe. I don't know, get you some stone. I think it's the same text we're using now. That will only work. That will only work, mate. That's a ceiling. It's the same one we're using. Yeah, you know, I think that looks okay. Maybe not with the lighting on it, but if we can have like a little. Let's see what happens if I. No, all right. Actually, let's not far around with that. This is all visuals. Again, we don't really need that. Let's put some weapons down. Let's none of that. Weapon. These probably will look a bit different because of the stuff that's in Project MSX. Yeah, you can see it's got the MSX placeholders. Stealth Demon. A good gun, please. Taurus cannon, that'll work. That'll work in it. This could be backpack filled to the brim with ammunition. That's not in the right place. Health. No. Where's that? Ultrasphere. Excellent. Let's see what all that looks like. Cool. Still a little bit bright in here. Quite pleased with that. Oh, that's quite nice. Okay. I'm kind of happy with that at the moment. I'm not sure I want to make too many changes until I have an idea about how I want the gameplay of it to work. So I think we've got a functioning thing. That's not enough ammo. I might actually just put some ammo boxes down rather than having a million fucking small cannon. I don't know which one's which. It's a bit of a problem. Cannon grain spawner. Small cannon grain spawner. We might have to figure that out. I suspect that it's going to be one of these things. My chain of thought is just completely going now. We'll put them down. We'll see what happens. If it gives us ammo, it gives us ammo. If it doesn't, we'll need to change it. Cannon, grain spawner, and small cannon, grain spawner. Okay, great. I don't know if you tuned in at the start, Koi, but the idea is I'm going to be trying to make some kind of survival map because it's Halloween and we should be fighting unbelievable odds in some kind of standoff. Now, one thing I will confess that I'm not too sure how to do in a reliable way is do spawners, but I did have an idea about using one of the bloody things, the Romero head, but I don't think that's the right way to do it. I might actually need to do a bit of thinking about how to do the spawning because I've never actually. Oh no, this is what we want. Look, nail shot. This is our ammo. Get rid of this shit. Get rid of this shit. Give us that nail. Where did I put it? Did I delete it? I think I did, didn't I? Oops. Cannon. Cannon, my boy. Excellent. Excellente. Right. Back to the spawner thing. Now, I for some reason thought there was a nice thing in here that would allow you to essentially just really quick and easily throw down a spawner. I might be just making that up though. No. No. Dynamic lights, it might be a boon. What does a heavy spawner do? Where is the heavy spawner? Let's have a look at that. I'm curious about what this does. Well, I did appeared. It's not aligned properly. We'll need to fix that. Can't be having unaligned fucking textures. But one of the things that you get that's quite nice in GZDoom builders, you can just hit A, it just auto lines it, so it looks nice. Not always, it doesn't always work perfectly. Now these, there really wasn't a lot of ammo out of that stuff, but we'll worry about that. Spawning enemies is the next important thing that we need to try and figure out how we want to do here. I am certain there's a thing for doing this. It's obviously either eluding me or I am completely mistaken, which is equally likely, I think. We can agree on that. So, let's just quickly move that down there. Why didn't I do that in the first place? Makes a lot more sense. I'm just going to quickly put that. Random spawner. Yeah, okay, random spawner. Well, fucking... that sounds like what I want. Monster spawner. Yeah, but that's not. That's the fucking Romero thing. You shut up. I don't want to hear from you. Apologies, watching that thing's probably not the most interesting thing in the world. Random spawner is a special actor which randomly spawns one or more series of actors specified with the drop item property in its decorate code. I don't... We don't need a fucking... We don't need to put it in decorate, do we? Or not decorate, fucking script. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Let's make this vaguely interesting. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Editors, there we go. We're gonna put down all the things that talk about spawning, and we're gonna see what does what. Otherwise, it looks like we're getting our fingers dirty and we're gonna be scripting some shit. Spawner 2. Let's heavy spawner. Probably gonna die now with all these fucking spawners. As soon as I come in, they're just gonna kill me. Let's do it. Or maybe we could just play it on Nightmare. I don't really want grunts though. That's an important consideration. I don't really want grunts. I want proper baddies. Well, I'll tell you one way we could do it, and that'll definitely make it interesting, which would be to have the fucking... the bloody... No, not that. And this will definitely... Well, I say that. This should, in theory, have the same effect, but it'll... it'll make strange noises when the map starts, which isn't really what I want. It'll make the fucking... In order to defeat the game, you'll have to beat me, John Romero. But it will do the... Oh shit. Shit. Things have got mighty spicy all of a sudden. Yeah, alright, okay. I think, you know what, for the purposes of this, I think that's okay. I think we can live with that, right? No. I don't quite remember how the monster spawner works, but I think essentially what we'll need to do... Would that look okay? Nah, it would look kind of dumb, wouldn't it? I don't think you can have more than one in the map, which might make it a bit peculiar. But if we put that there, an idea's hatching. Put the targets fucking miles away, so the enemies will have to fucking charge for quite a while to actually get to where the player is. And also, to kind of kick the ball off, I want to have some troopers who are just kind of chilling in here. So not the super beefy ones, because that would suck quite a bit. Facing that way. Yeah, facing that way. Essentially, the player shouldn't be able to get in there without provoking shit. Oh shit. Oh, fucking. Fuck off. Oh yeah, the height of it's. I need to change the height of it. I don't know what some of these projectiles that are coming on are, but sure does look the part. Fucking hell. More bullets, please. Ow. So what I'm thinking is have weapons and shit respawning on the ground floor quite a bit, so that you need to kind of go down and replenish yourself a bit. Oops. Oh god. Well, we do have quite a lot of ammo. That's funny. How the fuck did that happen? I forgot what half the buttons are for this. I think we're... Oh no, we do have some ammo for this. Oh god. Uh-oh. Well, I think we've captured a certain sort of mania that it was quite good fun, actually. But what I'm curious about is, can we have another one of these monster spawners? And if we do, what will happen? I don't know if it'll do the thing that I'm thinking it'll do, but it'd be quite funny if it did. So how high is this again? 448. So if we make it 400, for example. I think you were asking about modding Doom. Was that right, Koi? Just still there. Admittedly, I'm kind of running this a bit fast and loose. So let's have a quick look at that. Okay, so you definitely can have more than one of them, it seems. One of them's coming out from the ground, the other one is coming out from the top, which is kind of what I want. Kinda. Fuck you. Ow. Some more ammo down there actually. Must have got to pick up. God. It gets a bit mental up there. Wow. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. If I could get the other one so it's not firing them from the floor, I think we would I think we'd be laughing, to be honest. Maybe a few more targets just to give it a bit of space. Okay. Right, I'm reasonably happy with that. There's a few things that obviously we need to try and sort out before that can even be remotely considered anything like something playable. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some fucking decorations down, baby. That's what we're gonna do. Where's the trees? Nah, I don't want gore, I want shrubbery. Yeah, there we go. Oops, that's the player. Obviously, this map is not going to be for the faint of heart. What the fuck did I just make that? Oh, barrel. Barrel. What's an MSX barrel? Yeah, I don't care. You know what, I'm actually thinking that maybe a degree of asymmetry for this would be quite nice. I don't really know if I want to have them on absolutely every single one, so let's just do that. Just to make this a little less barren out there. Tall techno pillar. We want some grey brown trees. Which we can kind of space out to our liking. In some ways this is a nice little exercise. I mean, I haven't really been making anything too intense Doom map wise. Ever since I did the special for the, what was it, the 500 subscriber special? It must have been. No, I don't think we're doing another one for the fucking 600 subscribers. Or no, sorry, 700 subscribers. What am I saying? Give myself a bit of credit. Right, that should at least make it look a little bit like the stuff out there in the old wilderness. I'm still thinking this is way too bright. Yeah, that's a bit better. That's obviously darker than the outside. Yes, you're right. Doom map making. No end of thrills going on here, mate. 84? I don't want it to go down. 84? Oops. There's no group 4. Shut up! There's no group 4. There we go. That's better. So what's that? 88, 84, 80. And then all in there's 80. Well, that's not right, is it? 96. Okay, that is better. 84. That should be 88. Yeah. 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 Let's do that. Wait a minute. No, that. And that. Should be 84. These should both be 88. Great. Great, mate. Great. Fantastic. Now, before we go too much further, let's see if we can add a little bit of a visual spice. And I'm not going to do it like that because, to be honest, I can't really be bothered. If we do this, I think this will have the effect that I want. I think sometimes you think, oh yeah, that'll definitely work, and then you do it and it's like, oh god, the whole map's fucked. Brilliant. So if we now make that blood, let's get like a little kind of a pool around it. Get rid of this nonsense here. Make that perhaps a backside with the lights on it. Yep, that'll work. Align that. Beautiful. Beautiful. That should look absolutely smashing. Let's have a wee look. Mm-hmm. Still isn't quite what I was expecting regarding the height of the fucking... Ow. Is it for a competition? Not really. I'm just trying to see how much I can remember in terms of my mapping knowledge, and also because some people who follow me on YouTube and stuff have been asking, like, or have been talking about Doom mapping and stuff, and I wanted to show that it's actually quite easy. Ow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are you a Doom mapper yourself? Ikogo? Ink Kogo? Obviously me mucking around with this at the moment is cutting into time where I could actually be fucking doing something useful, but on the other hand I also kind of want to make sure this is semi-fun. Otherwise, well, what is really the point of it? It's working pretty much exactly how I want it to, though, being pretty much pandemonium. Ow. We need to try and let our shield fucking regenerate a little bit. I think Project MSX lends itself quite well to this sort of scenario because you have essentially infinite health. As long as you can keep your shield up, you can in theory survive a fucking long ass time. Oh shit. Fuck you. Oh god. We do need to be quite careful now though, because our shield is just about down. And we have no feckin' bullets. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. You're a game programmer. Wow. What kind of games do you programmer? It's like a fucking, some kind of rave of all these fucking projectiles flying around. Have we got any ammo for anything left? Oh, we got some of that. Oh shit. Oh, that's bad. Ow. Ow. Great. Okay, great. Okay, I'm reasonably happy with that. I think that possibly there's a bit too much mental going on at the moment, so I might only have the one. And I'm trying to think how to possibly put that in. If we change this so that it's not full height, perhaps. Nothing special, working in a games company's that's wicked. That'd be my fucking wildest dreams to be involved in serious computer gaming. Not just the playing of computer games, but the production, the manufacture of them would be absolutely amazing. Oops. In Austria. Very good. I'm a web programmer by trade. That's my kind of thing. Now, this is all well and good, but we've got a problem. There's a finite amount of survivability because we want to be able to kind of keep plugging at this for a while, but at the moment there's only so much ammo. Now, if we had certain enemies, we could probably get around that. But what we need to figure out, and when I say we, I mean mainly me. Oh man, can we get some friendlies in there? That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Some friendly Marines. That'd probably just make things absolutely fucking bananas though. We need some ammo that we can make respawn. Now, I'm still trying to figure out exactly how to do such a thing. I think possibly we're going to dive into the dark world of scripting. Is there not like some kind of timer thing? That'd be quite good, wouldn't it? Okay. I was hoping we wouldn't have to delve too much into the scripting stuff because it's probably going to be really, really impenetrable to anyone. I mean, there's a good chance that everyone's already really fucking confused, and as soon as I jump into the fucking scripting, it's going to be like, what? Maybe someone will have come up with a different way of doing that. I'm gonna quickly bring that up. We're gonna. SV item respawn. Yeah, but that means you need to have it in the command line, and that's kind of not really what I'm looking forward to. Alright. I guess we ain't getting around it. Now, I need to try and remember exactly how you fucking get into it, because I've kind of forgotten. Mode. Nope. Wait, what? What's up? Script editor, there we go. That's what's the problem. Right, now. Oh boy, how the fuck do you do it? That's right, yeah, I have played Unloved. I did a Let's Play of Unloved many moons ago. Shit, I've got the wrong thing up. There we go. This was like such a long time ago. But yeah, you're right, I did. It's gonna have a. I'm gonna leave that up there, and I'm gonna just quickly have a look at this and see if I can figure this out. Oops. This is what we want, I think. Wow, you watched it in a day or two, jings. Yeah, I've always been quite pleased with that. I think that's a series that I really enjoyed making. It's a WOD that I kind of hold quite close to my heart, and I really like Unloved. I think there's A lot of really clever matte design in there. The areas are really beautiful. Obviously, the fella that's made Unloved's gone on to make a game also called Unloved, which I think you can get on Steam. I think it's actually out now as like a early access. I'm just clicking on things here. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do here. Let's see if there's any examples that I can see that would help out here. What I want to create is a random spawner, which I don't think is something that we can just like suddenly bring into life. Random spawner 1111. We're gonna try something just really quickly. We are gonna go into the scripting mode, only just really briefly. I'm gonna put that in there. We're not gonna touch it, we're just gonna leave it as is. What's wrong with that? Oh, do we not need to put something in the fucking Z script to make it work? Maybe. Maybe. This is probably going to make for one of the most boring parts of the whole fucking stream, but we are kind of venturing a little bit outside of my knowledge here with this sort of stuff. Well, essentially what we need to do, as I understand it, is we need to create a new type of actor based on this thing called random spawner. And this thing is what's going to generate our ammo. I don't actually want to do that. What I want to do is just have respawning ammo. But I think this is essentially the route that we're going to need to take to do this. Because you can see that the outcome of it is very simple. It's just, all it does is just drops items. But it doesn't like that for some reason. It says that there's an error. Invalid declarator. Why would that be? Why would that be, indeed? Okay. I think I was putting it in the wrong place. It's a decorate script, of course. Oh god, I've tried to save it and it's just a bit feckin' locked up. Right, so what's this called? It's called my spawner and we're giving it 1111. So in theory now, if we do this, it won't know what this is because it's not a normal Doom entity. But if we do this, yeah, let's just leave that as is and see what happens, eh? Possibly nothing.
Get him.
Oh, shit. Why are two coming out? Well, it did spawn something. I don't know if it fancies doing any more spawning. Possibly not. Obviously, I don't want it to spawn monsters. That's quite important. Hang on. That should not be there. That is why that's happening. We don't want that. Right. Okay. So now we just need to actually fucking figure out how to work this thing. So no. But the thing is, I want this random spawner to keep respawning. I don't want it to just spawn a random just once. I think the next thing we probably need is like some kind of timed event to make the spawner randomly do the thing, because I can see that the way this is set up. Come on, surely someone has like fucking sorted this out. Surely somebody has crossed this bridge that I'm trying to also cross at some point. Ah. Excellent. Someone's done a demo WOD. I don't really want to have to download a WOD. Come on. I just want to. Just give me the thing. All right. Okay. I guess we can do that. Why not? Be a nice diversion. All right. Let me just put the fucking idle thing on. Have we look at this? Learn by example. That's the spirit. Normally my streams are a lot more alcoholic than what you're witnessing just now. My streams are usually quite horrific and involve a lot of alcohol, but we're not doing that today. Today is about being creative. Yes, please. Right. Script. Oh god, millions of scripts. Right, so here's what this looks like, and right away I'm like, fucking hell. What the fuck are these variable names? Foot to foot. Oh, this looks like so much scripting. I don't want all of this. This surely is not a difficult thing that I'm wanting to do. I just want it to bloody respawn. It's just using fucking AC. I don't want this. Don't want that. No, this is not the solution that I want to pursue. Nope. 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 Yeah, I know those variable names exactly. Fucking hell. Alright, okay. In order to keep the flow of this running, I have another idea. And I know this idea will work. So, why don't we just do that? What instead I'm going to do is I'm going to put a button here that will be a freestanding button. And when the player pushes it, it will cause the ammo to respawn. Which means they'll need to come off the top bit and interact with the thing. It's like an ammo dispenser. This I can probably script quite easily without making anyone's eyes bleed. He says, optimistically. Oops. No. No. Switch. Switch, please. Switch. Yes. That one. Perfect. Perfect. Right. Now what we should do is because you can cause a script to be called straight from a button, I think. But what I need to figure out is there needs to be some kind of cooldown on it so that you can't just keep whacking it. Although, you know, if you want to keep whacking it, then, you know, be my guest. I ain't gonna tell you what to do, mate. I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't in control of you. What I'm also trying to kind of gauge is if this is the kind of thing that people would be interested in. Oh yeah, when prepared places used, that's what I'm trying to do. If people are interested in this kind of thing, because I mean, I think it's potentially quite a bit of interest. We call this spawn ammo. Right, so we're gonna. That's gonna be our thing, which will spawn the ammo. So when you push that, ammo will come out. Possibly a few different bits of ammo. But in order to trigger that, we will need to define a script which will look something just trying to find I need to refresh myself on how this fucking looks, because I mean, I used to just write this shit in no time at all, but I will openly confess that I've probably got a bit rusty in this. Functions. We do not need to provide any parameters. What we need to do is we need to tell the random spawner somehow. Right, so how do we do that? We need to reference it somehow. What's wrong with this? What? What's wrong with that? Do it indeed. The player presses use. Maybe this is going to be an easier way to do it, actually. Maybe we can just tell the ammo to spawn. So if we look at like ammo box. Yeah. Box of bullets, alright. Now we're getting somewhere. Can we just call the spawn on it? And that way it will just appear again. I don't know how exactly we're going to do that, but... So what is that? That's... I get the feeling that won't work actually, because I think the thing doesn't get removed. It gets removed when you pick it up. Oh no, it can. How can it? Right. So if we tag this, 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 and this, this, and this. Hello, Ronald. Tag 2. how we need to do this is we need to spawn an actor at given X, Y, and Z coordinates. Optionally a thing ID and a byte angle. No. That's not what we want. Besides, I think this is a decorate script anyway. Yeah, that's ACS. I don't really want ACS. This is probably also going to confuse me a bit because, in fact, I tell you why I'm getting so mixed up, because this is Z script and I've never used this before. I mean, I've used ACS. I think this is why I'm getting a bit confused. But hey, that's fine. There's going to be something in this that held us up. What we want to do is I think because the big problem is there's not a lot of examples on the Doom wiki, the GZDoom wiki anyway, about how to use some of this shit. Spawn. Spawn, yes. How do we find something by sector in Z script? Sorry, tag. That's the trick. Class, no, we don't want that. I can hear music somewhere. Obviously it's not the music of this stream because this stream is completely silent. Ah, okay. New theory. Got a new theory here. Let's go in here, get rid of shite. I don't want that. Do not want that. Don't want that either. Get rid of that. We'll give it for every player. I'm not too fussed about that really. That's because that is not there. Script 1. Okay. We're gonna run a little experiment here. This is our 1000-degree knife versus something. Script 1, please. We don't need to define N. Now in theory, when we touch that, we should get a whole bunch of things happening. Okay, Inkogo, thank you for tuning in. I do Doom and other stuff on my YouTube channel. If you want to if you want to subscribe on YouTube, you can probably get a better feel for what the channel's like. Do I have a streaming schedule? No, because I'm kind of shit at keeping to schedules. I do one thing every Thursday though, which is Fan Game Bingo, where I play some RPG Maker, Yumi Nikki fan games, random ones, for about 2 hours on a Thursday evening at 9 PM British time. So if you want to see something that's actually interesting and entertaining, as opposed to me trying to figure out how to spawn stuff in Doom map, that's probably something to check out. It's a lot of fun. That happens every Thursday. So if you want to pop in on Thursday, say hello. Please go for it. It would be good to have you, because we got a few Doomers who tune in. So maybe we can have every now and then. I like to shake it up with a Doom episode. We're probably about due one, but maybe not this week. Yes. Thanks for tuning in anyway. Awesome. Great to hear, man. Cannon ammo box. Maybe you've learned something about Doom. Maybe not. Maybe this is just has just eaten up a whole bunch of time. Something I'm starting to feel like. So what was it called? Cannon ammo box. That sounds good to me. Thank you. Have a good one. Cannon ammo box. Cannon. Alright, let's try it. Let's see what it does. Unknown class name. Error parsing decorate script. Oh, balls. What did I... Is it because I changed that? It must be. Must be. This actually, can we comment that out? Because, oops. Ammo Pawner. Let's take that out for the moment. God, the decorated scripts take ages to fucking build. Let's close that. This thing here can go in the bin. We don't want it. Right. Now, hopefully, it'll work. Excellent. Well, nothing happened. Why would that be? Oh, look, and that's why you feckin' idiot. You need to put one in there, and then it'll work. Watch this, watch this. Now it'll work. Guarantee it, 100%. Stake my reputation on it, which I don't have. That should go up slightly. There we go. Oh shit. Oh wow. Oh my god. Oh wow. That's a lot of bullets. There's probably more bullets than we really need, if I'm honest. I'm also noticing we can't pick them up, which is interesting. It's because we're full though, I think. Okay, it does work. Obviously there's a bit too many bullets coming out of that. Whatever the fuck this ends shit is, let's fucking get rid of it. I don't want that. I don't want that. Can we just have 3? This crazy loop. Fuck is it even supposed to do? I is less, I equals 0, I is less than n, I plus plus. don't even want that. I just want it to spawn at where the player is, really. I mean, I like the effect, but in fact, well, maybe we can use that to some end. I'm not sure what the end would be, but let's just check and see if that does what I want it to do now. Yes, excellent, it does. I'm thinking maybe we could have almost like a little replicator. The problem is the thing's one use. Let's see if we can sort that. Repeatable action. That's easy. So now in theory,
Heads up.
oh shit, I forgot about you. Wicked! Wicked! We're actually fucking getting somewhere. There's a button that allows you to use like an iron sight. I forget what it is. Weapon zoom. Yeah, it'll work. Okay, apparently that wasn't it. I thought it was that. Alternate weapon function. There we go. Did I get all the guns? Yeah, I did, didn't I? I love this gun. This is like my favorite gun. Obviously, this is the... It's from Fear, I think, the sprite. Shit. Things are getting a bit mental. Where's our shotgun? There we are. Ow. Maybe we do need the 2 monster spawners. This is a slight bit too easy. I think it should be properly mental, and I think with the 2 monster spawners it approaches that critical mass of mentalness a lot quicker. So let's do that again. Which is fine in a lot of ways because I kind of preferred it how it was before with the pillar reaching the ceiling. So if we do this, bam, bam, bam. 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 Yep. 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 Okay, and so how I'm envisioning this is, I suppose the most basic thing would be to have the thingamajigger, a switch on the other side that spawns the other type of bullet, but what I'm actually kind of thinking in my head is almost something like a kind of a Star Trek replicator that will spawn bullets. Ugh, why did it do that? I just want to... Oh, it's because it's the fucking... I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, you know what, fine. Fine, I can do it myself. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't expect that to happen. Okay. Okay. It's making me think if possibly there's some other thing we can do here. Let's what am I looking for? Monsters! Monsters! Monsters. Monsters spawner. Put that up here. It's got a 1 on it. Height 376. We can do that. Pitch. We don't want that. Right, okay. Let's have a quick look.
He's here.
I don't know why it does that. They don't seem interested in abiding by my height requests. As you know, I only like particular heights. I get the feeling that the monster spawner needs to sit on top of something, which might mean that we need to drop that down. Although one of them worked. God. A lot of fireballs coming in at the moment. Ow. Oh god. That seemed like there was a lot of monsters in there. Fuck off. More. An arts vial? Are you kidding me? I didn't realize you could spawn arts vials out of those things. Jesus H. Christ, the amount of fucking particles is just unbelievable. I think my computer's starting to, like, complain. It's like, enough with the particles, fuck's sake. I feel like I hit something there, it's a bit strange. Oh god. That's bad. Ow! Run, run, just run. Wait for the impending death. Okay, good. Right. Oh God, I'm starting to get into this. This stupid shit that I've created. Oh, we didn't pick the gun up. That'd help. In some ways, this is almost like it's like a map sprint. See how much mapping we can do in a short space of time. For those of you familiar with like project management, you know, the idea of having like a condensed period of time to develop a product or something in. I think a bit of fog would really help this. A bit of haziness make things look really fucking intimidating. No, we're doing better this time. I'm reloading a lot more frequently. I think I really need to in this thing, but ow. Shit. You gotta be really careful about going in there without clearing it out first, because it's just absolute fucking pandemonium. Did that not kill you? Fucking super cackety, man. Ow. Uh-oh. Ow, that was really dumb. That was my own fault there. God, you carry a lot of fucking ammo for this gun. We will need to stock up now, so we're going to see how doable this is as a concept. Oh shit. Ow. Ow. Oh. Pfft. We got eaten by the cacodemon. Shit. Ow. Okay. Yeah, you think cacodemons are all that, right? Conceptually, I am quite happy with that. I think that's about what I was expecting in terms of gameplay. Now, I think the remainder of the time I would like to use is just getting it looking how I want, and perhaps advancing the concept a little bit. But that's vaguely what I was hoping it would be like. Just pretty much complete pandemonium with a little bit of sort of not tower defense, but sort of a last stand feel about it, which I think it's definitely got. So, the one thing that's bugging me is this sky here. So how are we going to fix that? How are we going to fix that? I know how we're going to fix that. We just need to put a 3D floor in, that's fine. That's right, of course we do. So if we take this sector, actually doing some mapping, it feels like it's been ages since I have. So I was trying to fix that fucking problem with a bloody respawner. Sector tag 2. If we change the properties for that, non-solid render invisible, excellent. That's targeting sector 2. Sector 2 will be anywhere outdoors essentially, so that's these areas here. This will all be sector 2. We can tag it as such, 2, and then hopefully when we go out here. Okay, isn't respecting what I wanted it to do, but that's alright. Who does anyway? What's that? 80. Running in the 80s is the new way I like to be. We are running in the 80s. Yes, I wanna know. Yes, I wanna see. Right, now why is that? Why are those displaying? This is either because the editor doesn't know. Either the editor doesn't know about 3D floors and the different types. But I don't want to see it. I don't want to be able to see this thing. Non-solid render invisible. Let's see what it looks like in the game, quickly. Hello, database error. I hope you're not here to corrupt the chat with whatever that is there. Okay, that does not look very invisible to me. You can pass through it. Fuck off. Your nonsense, matey. Matey boy, Sonny Jim. Maybe if we set the opacity to 0. Maybe that'll do what we want. Do what you want, because a pirate is free. It looks kind of like it's still there. But I think that's possible just because the editor knows that it's there. It's aware. It can see the matrix. Perfect, look at that. The sky now it doesn't look completely ridiculous. There's still a weird thing happening there. You're a Doom mapper, Doom base editor. I struggle to call myself a fucking Doom mapper. I'm more like a Doom farter arounder. I think that's probably the way to think about it. Right, okay, good. Right. Where's my thingy? Come here, demons. Oh shit. Ow. My #1 enemy is, of course, myself. Fucking Christ. It is nice to, of course, have Doom. Oh shit. Oh, fuck off. Content creators on the channel, though, I imagine the fact that you introduce yourself as a Doom mapper probably means you would run rings around me, because I mean I've spent quite a long time this evening fucking around trying to figure out how to do the most simple of scripting tasks. Come on, can we jump up here? There we go. I'm trying to figure out if this is too mental. I mean, it's supposed to be quite hard. So maybe this is actually just about right. Uh-oh. Well, in that case, welcome, database error. Are you like are you a noted mapper, or are you a hobbyist mapper, as we'll say, much like myself? I need to stop doing that. I keep reloading this thing. You really don't need to. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's bad. That's really bad. Come on, shield. Quick. There we go. Fucking hell. Let's get some infighting going on. Those cacodemons, they get close to you. Holy shit. They fucking wreck you. Yeah, that sounds very similar to my own sort of plight. I don't have the attention span to finish off projects. Where's this shotgun? Yeah, here we go. Shit. The biggest Doom man. Oh, biggest Doom map. Well, actually, that's interesting you say that. There's a. You fail. You're right to do. You're right to do. I got my ass kicked. Okay, good. Well, I mean, that's pretty much what I was going for. There's a Doom mapper you may have heard of called Paul Corfias, I think that's how you pronounce his surname. And he made a map that used the maximum number of was the maximum number of sectors in an older version of GZDoom called Foghorn, which I did a video of on my channel, and it's one of my favorite maps. So if you're doing something like that, and you do finish it, then you'll have to make me aware of it, because I would love to get my hands on that good stuff too. There we go. Good. The biggest Doom map known to man. Okay, good. So now I guess the task is to make the map visually interesting, and also to keep the combat interesting. Now I'm kind of thinking that what might make the combat a bit more interesting is yeah, this was aged. I mean, I'm as old as time. I mean, this is from yonks ago. Well, I'm thinking what might make this kind of interesting would be to have some pillars, perhaps, which would break up the line of sight of some of the monsters, so that they would perhaps not just be spamming endlessly. They would have to move around from their positions, perhaps promoting a bit of dynamic gameplay on their part. Fucking camping monsters, mate. That's what it is. Camping monsters. Nah, I don't know about that. And I don't want this to be symmetric. I want this to be kind of a bit more random than that. So, can we change the vertices? How many? Is it 12? It's the 21st century, man. We can use 12 sectors. 12 sides, I should say. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, my info's probably, like, you know, out of date. Old. I mean, I think this was in 2010. So, yeah, it might have been out of date at the time. Never mind now. That's how big my level is, which is probably pathetic compared to what you're discussing. No, come on. That's a bit too close. Here. Okay. Now, if we use the old sector remove tool, change it over to line defs. How long have you been doing mapping? Do you use, I'm assuming you use GZDoom or Doom Builder or something similar. I think that's the vogue tool of these days, isn't it? What? Oh, because they don't have a height on them. Duh, you need to change the height first. You fucking idiot. Now we do that. We trick again. There we go. There's our sucker. Blood falls. Everyone loves a good fucking blood fall. Although I think I might have missed a trick there that would have made that look a bit better. Well, not necessarily actually. If we do that again. Give it a bit of bounce. Yeah. So part of the idea of this is that I'm trying to see if in a 2 to 3 hour space I can create a playable area, a playable map that's actually fun in some manner or other. That's the concept here, what I'm trying to go for. So put the floor to be blood again. Blood, blood, blood everywhere. Blood everywhere. Now. So that and that and that all need to be set to 448. Oops. Sometimes I hit random keys in this and then I'm left like, ah, what happened? Do you mean the source port? No, I'm a GZDoomer myself. I'm a GZDoom man. Okay, that's all fine. Now if we do that. I was kind of hoping I could possibly get away with that. Probably gonna be easier to just do the thing. So these sectors should be -8 on each, -8. If I belong in any community, I think that holds true in just about any walk of life, that I am like a fucking outcast. So I mean, I've never really interacted with the broader Doom mapping community. I've only ever really done it as a bit of a hobbyist thing. Although in saying that, I am now on the Doom Discord, which is it the Doom World Discord? I'm not sure who actually hosts it. It might be Doom World. But I mean, you're free to say that's not a proper Doom community, because yeah, I don't think there would be anyone who would begrudge you a statement like that. Okay. Right, so we got our little blood towery things, and I want to just let's not make them bright actually. I think they look kind of menacing with their lack of light around them. Yeah. Surfaces, floor, blood, blood, blood. Get that blood moving. Right, okay. Let's see what that's like. Oops. Yeah, that adds a little bit of a visual space, doesn't it? I think those pillars have really done a real trick in terms of reducing the sort of crazy projectile spam. Now a lot of the monsters seem to be trying to get closer before they engage, which is exactly the effect that I wanted it to have. Oh shit. Fuck off. Ow. Right in the smush. I think I might need to check the texture alignment on the blood. It doesn't look too bad. Is there a theme to your massive map database error, or is it just a map that is massive? I actually need to come off there. It's amazing what the pillars have done in terms of sort of camming it all down a little bit. Oh shit, in terms of stopping my butt from getting roasted by a fucking arch vial. Well, I mean, it's aspirations, you know. If you've got an idea in your head and you're trying to see it to fruition, I mean, fucking fair play. My big problem is, you know, I have all these ideas for like games, maps, and things, and also often they just don't materialize because I have a real hard time seeing them all the way through. Fuck. I need to adjust the lighting there. Those little ticks don't look quite right. Are we out of ammo? Oh, we nearly are out of ammo. Fuck! Balls. But that is exactly what I'm looking for. Not, I don't mean that I'm looking for balls. I mean that I'm looking for that sort of experience. So that's fucking brilliant. I'm actually really chuffed with that, I gotta say. So what didn't I care for too much? The texture alignment on the pillars, that's right. Looked a bit funny. Let's just quickly hit with the old auto align and see what happens. Right. Okay. That is wrong. What? Oh, do you know why that is? It's because they got the same fucking sector, isn't it? That's why. Alright then, I guess we're making another fucking 3D floor just for the fucking 4 sectors. That's fine. They're free, aren't they? Free! Free as the wind blows. So change that to target. Sector tag 3. Balls of steel, exactly. This is going to be our sector 3. Tag 3, bam. Now we can go like that. It doesn't affect everything. Everyone's happy. Everyone's gleefully giggling away like idiots. Should be a 4, no. What? That's better. I've not really mucked about with 3D slopes too much. It's probably something that I should really learn to use a bit better. So what's that? 84, 80. I don't believe you. It doesn't. That's not 80. So it's not 80. That looks fine. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm happy with that. So I guess the other thing we need to is a shotgun bullet spawner. Are you familiar with this this pack that I'm using? What do you call it? Project MSX. Is it something that you've used, Database R? I really like it. I think it's really good. I'm not one for Brutal Doom, to be honest. I've never really dug it. So it's just like a resource pack, kind of, you know, like thingy, the ultimate death and destruction, or what it's called. You know the kind of things that I mean. I'm sure you'll have played stuff similar, you know, resource packs that change the monsters and things to spooky aliens. Woo. Is that the same height? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess it is. What do you fancy? What do you fancy? Up you go. Yeah, I mean, I will openly say that I'm a big fan of the kind of the raw, unmodified Doom experience, which may seem hypocritical considering what I'm doing here, but I thought it would add a little bit of extra spice to it, you know, make it a bit. It's too high, isn't it? Must be too high. Yeah, it is. It's too high. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, I've tried making custom monsters before. Many moons ago. So we'll need to create another script that does the same sort of thing. Make me baby demons. Wow. Well, what you do is you get a mummy demon and a daddy demon, and then they love each other very much, and then, well, you know the rest. You know the rest. Take that out. What was the name of the other thing? We don't need that. Maybe we should keep that in. Maybe we can have like a bonus or something. What the hell are the other bullets called? Not that I really use them that much. Nail shot _ ammo. Oh god. No, it's not a real Doom class, you fucking idiot. You fucking idiot! Get out of there! What did I say it was called? Nail. God, I've forgotten already. Nail shot _ ammo, that's right. Baby Caco. Baby Caco. Script 2, if you may, please. A baby Mancubus and a baby Archvile. God. I'd feel sorry for the parents of a baby Archvile. Could you imagine raising a baby Archvile? I told you not to set that on fire! Stop resurrecting those ants that you've been squashing. You little bastard. Actually, before we do that, I want to try something. Dynamic lights is the next thing I'm going to put in. Yeah, that's more like it.
Get him.
And shotgun? Yeah! Shotgun! Oh shit. Here we go. Here we go. Come on then, you want some? Okay. Back to safety perhaps? Oh shit. None of my fucking guns are loaded. That little change to the lighting makes that look a lot nicer, I think. Ow. Oh god, fucking cacodemons. Ow. Oh god, again? Ow. Are we out of ammo? Oh, we are out of ammo. Ow, holy shit. Oh god, we're so fucked. We are so fucked. I'm really not a database, but it's very kind of you to say. If you like this sort of stuff, you should tune into some of the other streams. They're a little bit more structured. This was a little bit of an experiment, really, to see if this concept is something I could really do. I need to get some bullets. Could you guys fuck off for a second? I need to get bullets. Uh-oh. Wow. God. Okay, right. Do you know what? I'm thinking that the spiders, baby arachnotrons, which are themselves like a baby spider mastermind. That's interesting, isn't it? Okay, so I think the next things I would probably look at doing would be trying to get the visual styling of this looking a little bit better. Perhaps putting something on the outside of this to make it look a little bit more. I mean, maybe keeping with the blood theme, we could have some little sort of blood waterfalls. I'd originally started this idea of having a jack-o'-lantern, but you know, I don't actually think I want that anymore. What? Oh, we're seeing the enhanced rendering. So what if we do? If we do. some sort of, oh, that's bollocks. No. Yeah, like that, and then why do I keep doing that? I'm not sure if that's fireworks or people being shot at. Could be either, I suppose. I got that wrong. 36, 58, bam, bam. Okay, and then if we go to this thingamajigger, there we go. But what I'd also like, I think, how would you do that? Oh, I'll tell you a really simple way to do it actually. If we just do this. I think for the purposes of what I'm trying to do here, it would be sufficiently immersive. Blood, blood, blood. Is that right? It's very dark on that face. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I think it's just the way the light's hitting it. Dun, 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 dun. Make it a bit higher. This is a little bit too thick, I think. It should be quite thin. Perhaps like that. Perfect. Raise the brightness on what? How do you mean? Can you not see what's going on? I was having a look at it. It looked okay. Let me just quickly check on the, oops, on my tablet. Switch. I'm probably going to be wrapping this up shortly in a second anyway. So if it's been looking shit so far, there's almost not a lot of value in me fixing it now. What do you mean my broadcast has ended? Fucking shut up. It looks okay. I mean, it is kind of dark, but not like horrendously so. It's about as dark as I can see it. I mean, I don't get me wrong, I'm not seeing it that bright. Yeah, maybe a little dark. Let's actually hang on. I've got my tablet brightness right down. That probably doesn't help. Yeah, I'm afraid so. I get in a sore neck if nothing else. I know, which is a lame excuse, but that can't be right. Hang on. Yeah, that's right to me. And then that one should terminate there. Oh god, I've fucking really confused myself now. Let's turn that one down, out. That's not really though, is it? It's two boxes, okay. That's about right, I think. But we can always adjust it in a second. Huh? What? Oh, fuck that up royally. Should probably just get the measurements of the ones there, and I can actually fucking get it right rather than me trying to fucking struggle through and figure out what the fuck I'm doing. I know that's not right. Yeah, that was someone dying. Rip. Rip in pepperonis. Dead man. Should have worn one of them anti-gun things, you know. How long is that? 71. Oh, you know what? It's fine. Actually, it is fine. It's just for some reason the measurements that I came to before are obviously messing with my head a bit. Nope. 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 That one. That one. That one. So you're probably sitting there at database error going, you're doing this such a stupid way. You could be doing this. You have this done in like 5 seconds. Instead, you're arsing about trying to get things exactly right. You know what? That's my commitment to the art right there. Just copy and paste it, mate. Well, I ain't copy and pasting anything. 32. How big is that on the other side? 32? 64, I think, right? No, 32 is right. Four. What? What? Oh, I'm being thick. Brushing my teeth and phone in my pocket. Oh, okay. Something about it just doesn't look quite right. I can't quite place it though. I'm not sure I mind really. It looks okay. To everyone but the most attentive observer, it's probably completely fine. Why is that so low? Oh yeah, what is that? 40. What is that? 112. The best World of Tanks tank. Oops. What's on it today? 112. Keys some blood falls. That should also be blood. Blood boy. Blood boy. Blood boy. The greatest superhero known to the man. Okay, good. Now, just for a little bit of extra thing, I want to put a dynamic light in each of these things and have it like glowing red. And then I think I really will call it equipped, unfortunately. Zero, zero, bam, go. Put that there. Oh yeah, oh yeah, come on. That was badass. That was absolutely badass. Put that there. It shouldn't shine through the ball like that in reality. I hope. If it does, it'll look a bit shit. Let's see what that looks like. This might be the last test run for tonight. I get the feeling the dynamic lights will probably not look as good as that. Oh, it is shining through the wall. That's a bit of a shame. Yeah, that is definitely not true. I'm just like farting around and hoping that somewhere out of it comes a decent map. And bear in mind, this isn't really a map, it's just a fucking arena. Ow. Does look quite nice though. It's a shame the light is like clipping through the wall. I'll need to sort that. Fuck off. So where are you from? Where are you from, database error? And Rex, out of interest. I mean, you must be sort of in the same time zone as me if you're brushing your teeth at this time. You wouldn't be an American unless you're just getting out of your bed and you're brushing your teeth. I guess it's possible. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking cam your fucking jets a bit here, guys. Shit. Oh god. Get out of there. So in case you guys are interested, I do a thing on Thursdays which sometimes involves doing maps. It doesn't always involve doing maps. In fact, it normally centers around RPG Maker games where I play random stuff. What I've done a couple of times is I play random WODs from the id Games archive, which sometimes involves playing some old school Doom 94 WODs, you know, like the first deathmatch WODs and stuff like that. No. God, my aim sucks. Fuck. 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 Ow. We are so close to dying. We need ammo. So we're playing Project MSX. We're actually playing a modified version of Project MSX made by a guy, a fellow doomer on YouTube, Billy Bo Bob Billy, who made this little modification to add some extra balancing things into it. I wonder if this is possibly putting it through a bit of a crunch test, seeing how many fucking monsters we're having to fucking deal with here. Fuck, again? Run, run, oh god. No, we died. Hello from Russia indeed. Pains me to say that I'm probably going to be wrapping this up and, well, kind of like now actually. You guys are just tuning into the results of what I've been working on for the last few hours, which is a kind of a last man stand style cauldron map where, oh fuck. You have this little sort of bunker with some spawners and some weapons and things in it. These little things respawn ammo for each of the guns that you have. And there's a lot of bullshit coming in from various corners of creation that we're gonna have to try and defend our little bunker against. Oh god. Ow. Fuck off. And if you guys are interested in this kind of thing, I would like to gauge if there's interest in having a sort of a regular little mapping event. You know, spend an evening trying to see if we can come up with an idea and bring it to life somehow in a map. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is far from the most beautiful bit of mapping that anyone's ever done, ever. Hasn't turned out too bad though. It certainly has captured what I was going for, this kind of mental last stand against all this fucking shit. So the idea as well is you can kind of go up here and use it as a bit of a vantage point, but you will eventually run out of ammo, and the only way to get ammo is from the spawners, which are on the ground floor. And besides, you're not completely safe up here anyway. Oh shit. Never-ending stairs? How do you mean? Like making stairs that go on forever? Is that not like from Mario 64? Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Let's get out of there. Jesus H. Christ. Oh, I see. Self-rising stairs. Yeah, I have built them before, I think, but oh shit. Oh shit. Oh god. Run. Run. So I think one thing that may be quite nice is to have like a, perhaps like a glass or a see-through section of the floor here so that you can see how under control the bunker is. Because it can be kind of difficult to see from up here. Is it safe for me to drop down and get ammo? I mean, not really. It probably isn't going to be safe anyway, but... Oh shit, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. Come on, there we go, yes! Energy depleted. Oh shit. What does that mean? We can't super jump anymore? Does that come back? It does come back. I was gonna say. I wonder what this would be like with something like Russian Overkill. Have just this crazy shit. Okay, wow, we died very suddenly there. I feel. Okay, do you know what? For a little fucking 3-hour job, I'm quite pleased with that. So I think I'm probably going to leave it there, guys. We might pick this up and maybe work on it next week. I'm going to gauge how much interest there is in this as a kind of a project. But I mean, I enjoyed it. That's probably the most important thing. If you liked what you saw today, I do Doom stuff on my YouTube channel. You're welcome to follow along. I do a regular thing on Twitch on Thursdays as well, which you might also find enjoyable. But anyway, thank you for tuning in, everyone. It's been an absolute pleasure to host this for you. I've quite enjoyed getting back into Doom mapping. I'm like firing all my little neurons in my brains are going, yeah, Doom map, yeah, Doom map. You know, I love it. Great. Let's do it all night. Let's do it forever. No, it's not really. So there we go. That's that. A very simple but effective map that does what it needs to do. I might move these out a bit. I would have thought they would have got clipped by solid objects. I'm kind of surprised the light doesn't do that. Don't know. I'm not too familiar with the way that the GZDoom light, the GZDoom lighting engine works. I mean, some fucking black art. Black magic. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, everyone. It's been an absolute pleasure. Hopefully we do this again. I'll see you next time. Otherwise, have a good evening. It's been a pleasure. And yes, I hope that was good fun. Thanks, everyone. Good night.